Hello everyone, hey, how's it going? Welcome to Labra TV. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming over to my channel. Okay, so today I'll be talking about UFC weekly news, like whatever happened this week. So I'll be talking about it. A lot happened this week. It's gonna be more like a conversation, trying to get the news out there. I've been picking out news and it's time to give it to you guys. There's a lot happened this week. Before I proceed, if you haven't subscribed yet to Labra TV, please do so. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I would appreciate that if you do so. So, Dana White has a surprise for a lot of illegal streamers out there, hoping to illegally stream the Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier fight this month, January 23rd. He said he has a surprise for you guys. Like, do not illegally stream fight. I think he got a message from someone from somewhere. Message Dana saying that he can't wait to legally stream the Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. He's excited, and Dana White responded saying that he can't wait to catch you guys illegally streaming fights. So please, if you're out there trying to legally stream fight, please don't do that, because Dana White is gonna catch you. Okay. So buy the fight or go somewhere and watch it. Okay. So the pay-per-view fight will be increased. That was crazy. Like, how can you increase this? Pay-per-view fight. Why you don't want people to legally stream it? Okay. People don't have money anymore, right? So pay-per-view fight will be going up from $64.99 to $69.99. Oh wow, that's an increase, $5 increase. So that's a lot of money actually for someone to get and stream a fight. So you'll be paying $69.99 to watch the Conor McGregor's fight. So let's move forward here. Hamza Chimaev is the upcoming UFC star. He went back to his home country, I think Russia. He came back without wearing masks. Why shouldn't you wear masks? Like, we are in a global pandemic and you have COVID-19. He came back without wearing masks, and he had a backlash. Like, people responded, this dude has COVID-19. He's supposed to fight Leonard Edwards, right, in January 20th, but due to his COVID-19, the fight was cancelled. So he's an upcoming star. Like, he's been doing well so far. His last fight was a knockout, and people like him, like the way he fights. And so if you're out there, please wear your mask. We are in a global pandemic, right? So that's Korea. She's supposed to fight Wu Yanni in his retirement fight, but the fight was cancelled because she has an appendix. She got her appendix removed this week, and I think she'll be back sometime in April. I'm not sure, like nobody's sure, until she recuperate fully and return back to the octagon. Okay, Gabriel Burns, if you guys know him, he's supposed to fight Kamaru Usman. Like, that was last year, but was cancelled, was rescheduled. So definitely 2021, Gabriel Burns will definitely fight Kamaru Usman this year. Okay, so he came out saying that he doesn't like John Jones moving up in weight class, right? John Jones, he's now a heavyweight fighter. He's been a light heavyweight for so long. He pretty much destroyed everyone in the light heavyweight. Now he moved up in weight class to fight the heavyweight guys out there, you know. So he came out saying that I don't see any path for Jon Jones in the heavyweight division. So he said Stipe will fight Ngannou, and he thinks Ngannou is going to beat Stipe, and Ngannou will fight Jones after, and he doesn't like that. So he doesn't like that. So he's saying that Ngannou would definitely beat Jon Jones, or Stipe would definitely beat Jon Jones. So we don't know until we see Jones fight in the heavyweight. We will know he's a tremendous fighter. He can take punches. He's a good wrestler. He is good all around. He is the GOAT in the UFC right now. Like, he haven't lost before, right? Or his only loss was illegal punch or whatever, which you know, like, he lost, right? So I think him moving up in weight is a very, very good way to see how he can fight in the heavyweight. So what do you guys think? I think, you know, that's a good call for him, moving up in weight. But I don't know what Gilbert Burns, you know, everybody has their own opinion. Jon Jones moving up or just staying at light heavyweight division. We don't know. If he comes down, he has to fight Yan. Yan right now is the champ, right, in the light heavyweight division. So he has a lot of fights in the light heavyweight. Israel Adesanya is there as well. He's there. Like, he moved up in weight to fight Yan. I think that will happen like sometime. I'm hearing sometime in March. Israel will be fighting Yan. So we'll see how that plays out. Okay, but him going the heavyweight is a very, very good thing for the UFC, for, you know, for his legacy. If he wants to be the, you know, the two-time whatever. But anyways, let's move on here. The White says Justin Gaethje versus Charles Oliveira will be the fight to make, you know, in the lightweight division. You know, you guys saw Charles Oliveira he destroyed Tony Ferguson. Like, he destroyed him. Like, I watched that fight. It was a 3-round fight. Charles Oliveira was all rounded. Like, he knows every single move of Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson looks so weak, and he broke his hand. He broke Tony Ferguson's hand. And Tony Ferguson came out this week saying that his hand is recovered. So I think he's good to go. But we don't know. Tony Ferguson is a tough guy. Like, he can take punches. He can take damages. Like, he took a lot of damages in that fight. And, you know, he came out. He lost the fight. So Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje will be the next fight. I think that makes sense. If you see on the ranking, on the lightweight ranking, Justin Gaethje is first and Charles Oliveira is third. I think it's the best fight to make. So Figueiredo kick off 2021 with two special requests in mind. First, he wants to get paid extra going forward. So the pay-per-view sales, he wants to get a big chunk of the pay-per-view. So he wants to be a pay-per-view fighter. And second, he called out Henry Cejudo for a special Brothers Mother effing belt. Okay, so Henry Cejudo, he fought Dominic Cruz. He fought Dominic Cruz sometime last year, and he was victorious. And after the fight, he called his retirement. He said he's retired from the sport. All these guys are retiring because they need more money. So I think that's the reason why Henry Cejudo retired, because of the pay, right? So I think Henry Cejudo and Figueiredo's fight will be a very, very tremendous fight to watch. Will be a very, very good fight to watch. And it's Figueiredo fought Moreno, which came out a draw, right? If you watch that fight closely, I think they deducted a point from Figueiredo. So what I'm trying to say that I think Figueiredo and Henry Cejudo, I mean, they can fight this year and make a lot of money. If Henry Cejudo needs that money, I think this is the fight to make. Like Figueiredo's fight. If Henry Cejudo can come out of retirement and pick this fight, that would be a very, very good fight to make. So 2021, a lot of people wants to see a clash. They want to see good fight. Fight people want to see this year. I think Jon Jones versus Israel Adesanya will be a very, very good fight to make. A lot of people wants to see Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. I think that would be a very, very good fight as well. Like that would be the third fight. The first one Nate won. The second one Conor McGregor won the fight, and the third one, let's see if that will happen this year. But if the fight happens this year, that will be a very, very good fight to watch. Okay, Stipe versus Jon Jones. That would be a very, very good fight as well. But we know that Stipe will fight Ngannou, so it depends on how the fight goes. If Ngannou beats Stipe, for sure Ngannou will fight Jones. But I think a lot of people want Ngannou to fight Jon Jones because he's more powerful than Stipe. I don't know how Stipe can beat Jones. Jones has great wrestling, can strike. So I don't know how he can beat Jon Jones. He's well-rounded fighter. So I don't know how that goes, but I think a very, very good matchup for Jon Jones will be Francis Ngannou. So hopefully Francis Ngannou will pull that off between his fight against Stipe, right? So Masvidal versus Kobe Covington will be a very, very good one. They're both roommates back in, I don't know, years ago. They lived together, so they have this beef. I think Masvidal versus Kobe for sure will be the fight to watch. Definitely will be the fight to watch. Figueiredo versus Moreno fight will be the fight to watch as well. They fought late last year and the fight was a draw. Okay, so Dana is not in favor of open scoring. Will lead to a lot of bad third rounds. Of course, open scoring will lead to a lot of bad third rounds. When you have two fighters fighting, like for some reason, like you don't know who's winning the fight, right? So what if it's you winning the fight, or what if the other guy is winning the fight? And the third round, if I'm winning the fight, if the other guy is losing the fight, I will chill. Like I won't fight because I know that I'm already winning the fight, and that will make me not to fight anymore. Like I will run around the very last round and still get the victory because I already know what my score is, right? What my first round and second round is, and the other guy will be putting pressure, trying to get rounds, or trying to knock me out, trying to get me out of there, and I'll be there not fighting, right? I think it's the bad thing to do. So that's all I have, actually. That's all I have for you guys today. This is all that happened this week. A lot of things have happened. Like there's a lot of news out there. Like mostly the Conor McGregor's, because that's the fight happening soon, like in 2 weeks, right? So that's all I have. Please, if you haven't subscribed to Oledra TV, please do so. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I would appreciate that. That's all I have. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Thanks, guys.